Welcome, everybody, to the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community. Spicy, after mocking me,
I really did.
has jumped in. Tell everybody what game you've been playing.
I've been playing Fantasy Life I. Is that how you pronounce it?
Fantasy Life. I think it's just Fantasy Life.
No,
Yeah,
there's an old one.
Well, no, which one are you playing? Because there's Fantasy Life.
There's
The
Fantasy
Girl
Life
Who
Who
Steals
Stole
Time, right? Is this the girl who
The new
steals
one,
time?
yeah.
The one that came out like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. Yeah, I started playing that. I was making fun of you, too.
Yeah.
Well, because you have your track record of these games always makes me laugh.
Well, here's the thing. Have you played Disney yet?
No.
I'm telling you, you'd have the same experience. You'd be like, wow, this is actually really good.
What a badass game.
What a badass game this is. It's like it's genius.
No, someone in, I'm sorry, I can't remember who recommended it. It was in Discord. I was chatting with somebody in Discord, and they said they were 88 hours in 1 weekend.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I was like, oh
That's what
my
that game
gosh.
does. That's what that game does to you. That's
to
why
pay-
I believe
That's
when
more than a work week.
I believe when I talked about it, I was like, Spicy,
double the work
this
week.
game would capture you because it has very Stardew Valley feel to it.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was Vile Phoenix. Shout out to Vile Phoenix.
Thank you, Vile Phoenix. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, I had a stressful gaming weekend like on Sunday night, Monday, and I instantly uninstalled the game I was playing.
What game was that?
Hell Let Loose. I just,
Really?
which is an old
Because
game.
you love that game.
I really love that game, but I got
what was
so
stressful? What stressed you out about it?
just
Supply runs at the end.
I just got headshot after tink, tink after spawn. I was like, you know what? I'm done with this.
Freaking World War II.
Freaking World War II. And I bought that game, and then it was just relaxing. My kid now flies around with me with his little bird.
Dude, it's
Oh,
yeah,
that's right, 'cause it
that's
has
the
the
best part
multiplayer,
about
yeah.
that game.
Without
Is-
screwing you up.
But they can also help you. So like when McElroy plays, when Tomas plays, he like kind of helps. But when McElroy plays, he really helps me actually. He like kites the bad guy, the main boss.
Yeah.
It's not like when you're playing Legos and they keep dying. You're like, okay, well, there go our studs. I'll try and collect them again.
Yeah. My boy really likes mining the bird running up to the little minerals and tink, tink.
Well, then when you hit the sweet spot.
Yeah.
So it's very rewarding. Hit the sweet spot. That's my wife.
Yeah. No, yeah. And you can level up the sweet spot too. So
yeah.
no, I actually really like that game, which is really funny because I'm a huge Stardew Valley fan, but it does not look like a game that's badass. But
I have
really
one
is a good
complaint
game.
on that game.
Huh.
Reading. I don't understand why we don't have voice. Even if it's a robot sounding read, so that I don't always have to read when my kids play with me.
You want to know?
Because I don't have a problem reading myself, but it is exhausting reading out loud like that. What kind of first world problems do we have?
Well,
When
sometimes
that's
you
my
don't want-
complaint. But like I will try to sneak that game in so that my kids don't play with me, but then I feel bad. And the only reason is because I don't want to have to read everything to them out loud.
I just don't read to my kid.
What are they
Don't
saying?
read. Smart. Yeah, set that expectation bar really low.
Yeah. But he's only 3, so he's just staring at the screen like he's actually, for a 3-year-old, he's a gamer. I'm proud of him.
Oh yeah, it's remarkable how quickly kids pick up
Stuff.
games.
Yeah.
Well, games particularly. Like they're totally built for children.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. No, it's so. Anyways, I had a rough week. I had a rough early week with gaming, and I just needed palate cleansing games.
So how far are you into that game right now?
I don't know how
What's
to.
the last thing you did?
I
Or like new thing that
repaired
happened?
a statue to get through a puzzle. So
The old repair statue to get through a puzzle.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yes.
talking about?
Are you on? Or have you gone?
Basement 2. No, basement 3 now. Basement 2.5. In the big, the
first
home
island,
base
yeah.
island.
Your island,
Yeah,
like where you can construct stuff.
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
So basement
Yeah, so
2
you've
in the
been,
ruins.
you've
how-
been to multiple.
That's how that game gets you because you've got a bunch of different jobs to level up. Then you've got a bunch of different structures to level up. Then it's got the Animal Crossing items to collect. Then it's got daily collections that you have to get daily currency that you have to get.
Did you
if you want to
go-
be able to level up other stuff? Like
Did you
it's
go through?
genius.
Did you go through every job manually, or did you just skip some of them?
No, I did every job manually because you never know if there's a
No,
secret
yeah,
achievement.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't skipping out on an achievement.
Oh,
So I did, and I have them all unlocked.
I did them all manually because I wanted to know the story actually, even though it's pretty weak story around each one. But they do each one. It does introduce you to characters.
But let's be honest. One job in a category is very similar to another.
No, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like gathering, provisioning.
Yeah, you have your gathering, fighting, and then crafting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the three bigs.
The three.
The biggies.
The three
big
bigs.
boys.
The pillars of that game.
The pillars.
The pillars of fantasy life.
We do have some super chats. Let's get to some super chats before we get to some news about a potential Halo ODST crossover. We got AOG War Dog, who dropped. He's been a member for 56 months. Arbiter. He says, "Whoa, 56 months, long time. Still not as long as Patreon, which is probably around 100 months by now." Woof. AOG War Dog, thank you very much. Hope you guys had a great week. Excited to dive with the Xbox divers soon. Yes. As are we.
That's gonna be a good weekend.
Oh, it's going to be great. Reactor Leak has been a member for 61 months. Always going to use this milestone to commemorate the final days of Mixer. Oh, dude, that was sad times. The jewels and the gems and the coins.
Well, it was really frustrating when they did the Forza stuff, and then channels just broke.
Yeah, that was the Forza became pointless. Well, whole categories broke. Is what happened. You could not stream Forza. There was no real person streaming Forza.
And then you had all the meme, the Gandalf bobbing his head, then the crabs, the crab meme dancing.
We at the time. We were pretty innovative. We ran a 24-hour channel of gaming commercials.
Yeah, that's right.
And we were one of the first on Mixer to be a 24-hour channel. I've never seen a 24-hour channel that's just done gaming commercials since then.
Yeah, there was that chicken coop one.
There was the chicken coop one, but yeah, we did that. We had my old PC in my room, just firing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah. I wonder if I could pull all those files and do something with all those game trailers. That was cool.
Maybe we start another 24-hour channel.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why not? On Twitch. Get those Amazon Primes. Those Prime subs. Last but not least, a super chat from the man Warren Cooper. He gifted 5 XoneBros memberships. Huge shout out everybody who can. Make sure you drop a BFF or an emote for our main man, Warren Cooper. Thank you very much for the support. On that note, we do have Helldivers dropping August 26th. It's very exciting. We're all looking forward to it. I bought the Citizen Pack. I'm going to be a super citizen.
It's like a Tarkov wipe for me. I'm actually excited to start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's cross play, but it's not cross progression on the account, which is slightly disappointing. But I am excited to start over.
And this week we got a trailer another Xbox trailer leading up to the drop of Helldivers on Xbox. And at the very end, there was Halo ODST teaser there. So looks like there may be a crossover event, which is genius. Genius from well done PlayStation, well done Microsoft, if this is true. Now, the other option is that it's what I would do, not line up anything, but just make it look generic ODST.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this game looks like anyway.
Which is what the game is already.
Because it kind of looked like, what was it, Newman Bossa City, and it came down, and
Yeah, you'll see it here at the end.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe they just did that as all right, Xbox, you guys know what these guys are.
I think at this level, though, I think it's got to be a.
Can you imagine
crossover
if Microsoft loosened the belt and just said, "Hey, use the Covenant as a faction"?
Dude.
Well, that would put the world, that would canonize Helldivers into the Halo universe.
It would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Elites out there. Can you imagine carpet bombing elites and brutes? Jackals? That would be...
Seeing the full power of democracy.
There's a jackal sniper.
Here it is, everybody. Here it comes for those watching live. Here it
Looks
is.
very...
interesting.
Newman Bossa-like, kind of.
Yeah. And it's got that style.
Yeah, and then doop, boop.
And
What would you call it? It's like a noir style, that game?
That's actually... Yeah. It had that music that was noir-ish music, you know? Yeah.
And Nathan Fillion too. So I wonder if he'll have. That would be cool if you have a Nathan Fillion skin
Character.
Dude, Nathan Fillion is funny in the new Superman.
Yeah.
He is.
He
I
like,
seen it.
it's one of those, like, Nathan Fillion lines up perfectly with certain archetypes.
Yeah,
And this archetype is one of the ones he lines up with.
Imagine
It works. It just works.
he plays the weatherman, your local weatherman on Modern Family, and he's hilarious as your local weatherman. Now you give that local weatherman superpowers, and that's who this guy is.
Yeah, that's funny. Captain Hammer.
Basic. It's basic. Yeah. No, anyway.
It's very good.
How many
Anyways,
times is that?
Helldivers. I'm super stoked to jump in. Here's the thing. This drops, 4 weeks before Battlefield 6?
We're a couple.
Battlefield 6 is 10/10.
This is 2 weeks away.
Yeah,
I think,
this
at
is
point.
this is in
The end of
let's see.
August. Yeah.
2 weeks. We'll play on. It drops on a Tuesday, so we are only one podcast
Drops on
away.
Tuesday. I thought it was it's August 26th. It used to be August 29th.
We are one podcast away from this, from being able to
Oh
talk
man,
about
this game is so good. Now, see, here's the thing though. I played on mouse and keyboard, so I'm gonna have to adapt. Just saying.
I think it might be easier because it's just the deep. Well, it was just the.
Well, it
Xbox
cannot be as easy as I had it.
Xbox should
I had the macros programmed on my Stream Deck.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Xbox should partner with Steam Deck so you can plug in your buttons.
Stream Deck. Yeah,
Stream Deck. Yeah.
the Steam Deck is the gaming device.
Yeah.
The Stream Deck. So I had all the, because to call down certain abilities, there's like up, down, left, right, A, or whatever. I had that all programmed on my Stream Deck, so I just had to press a button, just bink. And
I want to get.
I'm gonna have to learn.
By the way, Spicy just showed me. I had no idea that Elgato made a Stream Deck for freaking studios.
Yeah, like
Music
big
studio.
boys.
Yeah,
Like
gonna see if I can
modular. You can stack
I'm gonna see if I
them.
can get one and say, hey guys, I need this for work. Like you could just put everything, like what you use it for stupid stuff, like this opens up the applications folder. This like just everything.
Just like
Everything is
stuff
on
that
there.
would be faster to just use your mouse.
But you have it on there because it's cool. That's it.
Yeah, you could probably get them to buy it. Just do it.
$900 is not that bad though.
It's $900 for one.
Yeah, that's true. And they're stackable.
They're modular. So
I
you
want
can
a
stack
wall
them
of
up.
those things. So when you walk in, you're like, "What does he do?"
Yeah.
That would
Have
be-
you seen the editor for Linus Tech Tips? Like his
Oh
setup.
no! What's his setup? Is it cool?
There's a video and it's like a 50-minute video him explaining his setup. He has got like 4 of these size here. I'll pull it up for 4 of these size things.
Yeah.
He's got like 4 keyboards
Oh, sorry.
as well, and their macros as well.
Wow! And he has it all memorized.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, he's a big fan. He's a big fan of like world record speed runs in gaming, and he tries to put that into his work
I mean, good for him, dude.
in editing.
Good for him.
I wonder if I could find some pictures of it. It's pretty fascinating. He's got imagine just 4 keyboards just sitting around the desk,
And he's just like,
and it's all macros for him.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have respect.
Now he can just buy a modular Stream Deck that can go up the wall. You should get one, David. That'd be cool.
I think I might actually. You're convincing me. Screw. I have money saved up that I've been saving up for the ROG Ally.
Yeah, instead
Instead, I'll just get
get a
Get
stream,
a
a huge,
Stream Deck.
massive Stream Deck.
with buttons to press. Jordan,
Yeah.
let's start with you.
Yeah.
Helldivers ODST. What is the like? You're theorizing to me right now. Tell me what you think the best type of crossover event would be here.
I mean, it's probably just going to be armor.
Okay, no, but what do you
You
think?
sound excited.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. Let's be honest.
I
probably.
actually agree with Jordan.
I would like it to be the entire Covenant as a race.
Or the flood? Even?
The Flood. That'd be. I mean,
They could
the
do
Floods
that.
are kind of the Terminids already. You know.
No.
Or what if we find out that super
yeah.
citizens are the bad guys in the Halo universe? They're like revolting. They're revolting against
Well,
US.
they are technically.
The UNSC.
They are flooring that democracy pedal pretty hard.
Yeah, some of the comments, because they allude to the fact that, like, what was it? They were like, the bugs were just trying to be peaceful, and then we were like, nah, they're like, they allude to the yeah, he's like, it's pretty, yeah.
They really lean into it, but yeah, it's the lore. This is pretty freaking awesome. But no, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you step back and look at it, yes, the citizens are the bad. I mean, it's a government that has leaned really hard into what it is. There's no balance.
Yeah.
So
It's almost like, and I'm not saying it's like this, but it's kind of like Warhammer. It's not really a good guy. You know?
yeah,
There's just different factions.
who knows? This could be in that universe too.
Yeah. That would actually
That would be a cool crossover.
The
as
Space Marines?
Space Marines come in.
No, I think it's gonna probably just be. I mean, what's funny is maybe it's not. I mean, if this even is, maybe they're just teasing us, like messing around. But there are actually some armors that kind of already
Look
ODST-ish.
Yeah.
So maybe if they just add the ODST helmet and maybe even the emblems and stuff.
They could also like add the battle rifle and certain weapons.
Maybe they add actual rings around the universe that we fight on.
Oh,
Halo
the
rings.
planets?
Yeah, the Halo rings.
Then we're entering
And the weekly objective is to stop them before they fire. To destroy them.
that's actually
That would be.
You,
cool. I mean,
want
that's
to
an
talk about
in-depth-
breaking the internet. You put Halo rings around the planet, and we have to liberate them so they don't fire and destroy the universe before the end of the week.
It becomes one of the best Halo games ever made.
it really
it does.
they could do a lot of great things in the Halo universe if they make a Halo version of this game.
Do you think Xbox? Do you think it's too? Do you think it's a situation because for instance, PUBG dropped, and then everyone copied PUBG, and you had 4 or 5 big players in that space, in the Fortnite PUBG space, the Battle Royale space.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Xbox could drop a Halo version of this,
100%, yeah.
and it would compete overnight, right?
It has to be done right.
Here's the problem.
Humor wins.
What makes Helldivers so fun
is the humor,
is
right?
the universe that you're in. And that's why I was just about to say, you could add in some crazy Halo stuff, and I don't even think the deepest of lore aficionados of Halo would care because it's so much fun.
Yeah, but couldn't you say like, okay, we have the fun version. Let's make not the boring version. Let's make the intense. Like, let's take this hardcore, because PUBG was kind of zany and wacky a little bit, and then freaking Call of Duty came out with Warzone, right? Like, that's probably a terrible example. Apex Legends came out. And
I mean,
more
PUBG was more hardcore.
Yeah, PUBG was the more of the baseline
yeah.
than the others at the time. And then you had, what was it? H1Z1 was before that.
Another competitor would be Destiny. Could do this really well, or Bungie rather. Ironic.
Yeah, they just steal it from this game.
They just steal it from Helldivers.
Yeah, they would just steal it.
I mean, we're about to see Helldivers has had so much success. We're about to see copycats. That's inevitable here.
But
who has
David,
success with it?
What makes this game great is the over the top of everything.
Yeah,
like the explosions, the nukes, and then just the big bear hug at the end that you survived.
50% of the fun is the gameplay. The other 50% is literally the world and situation that you're in.
Okay, but hear me out. And this is a genuine question, actually, I'm asking you. Space Marines 2, we played it. It was badass, and the amount of aliens that are coming at you, you do something, that's what I'm talking about. You take, like, the serious version, hard version of it. Can it compete if you go serious?
Well, obviously, I mean, that's a loaded question, because if it's good, it obviously could compete, but the reason this game is great is because of just how funny it is.
Well, but I guess I'm asking the wrong question.
Because this is serious.
My question is because we're going to see copycats. What would if Halo did their own, if a Space Marines did their own, if a Destiny did their own? Is being serious enough to differentiate themselves to make them unique, or that's Helldivers is too unique to they have that on lock. You know what I mean? Like, what would you do if you were like, hey, Phil Spencer came to you and said, hey, you're in charge of Halo, ODST, Nick Spicy. We want to make an ODST game that's just like Helldivers. You just got to make us you do it in a way that, we don't only compete, we dominate. What do you do? Do you go super hardcore serious? I think you have to, right? Like, I think that's because you're not going to match them comedy without looking like you're trying too hard.
But what you're asking me to do is take away 50% of what makes this game great.
Yeah, that's
what you're asking me. So I don't know how to answer
and
that.
it's not just the comedy. Like it's
no, but I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you, like, what do you do to compete?
You make a 50% less fun game.
So you're saying there's really no way to compete. Like they've kind of cornered it so early. Anyone else copycatting right now is not going to be able to do like a Fortnite did.
They picked the perfect universe to put the perfect storyline and gameplay in, if that makes sense. Like it's everybody compares it to Starship Troopers because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like you can't. That's like saying, hey, can you make a serious Starship Troopers? I mean, I
Sure.
think the originals were serious.
Yeah,
You know, like I don't know, like I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
Starship Troopers is unique. And that's what this game was. They're like, well, why don't we just make a video game version of Starship Troopers
and PvE,
and then eventually add the Protoss,
the crap out of it.
Well, and it's everything. It's the friendly fire. Everything in this game works together.
Just makes you smile.
Yeah, especially the friendly fire. Like when you see your friend running from like a termitid nest, and you make that decision. Well,
he's in the way.
We're carpet bombing this because like it's
he's in the way.
It's like this is the type of game. I will say this: this game did what some older games like Halo 2 or 3 did. Players are creating their own stories, and that's why it's so fun.
Yeah,
and that is incredibly difficult to do in a video game on purpose.
Yeah. Weren't ODSTs nicknamed Hell Jumpers?
Hell Jumpers, yeah.
So I mean, Helldivers is. Maybe this is already ripped off ODST.
They jump, we dive.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's interesting because I think there's going to be copycats to this, especially, it's going to be number one on Xbox, and it's going to revive it on PC.
Oh, yeah.
It's already had a ton of success. And so where there's success, there's going to be other studios trying to replicate that success, just like we saw with Battle Royale. What do you got to do to replicate the success? It's I think what you guys are saying is it's going to be very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, go ahead and try. I want to try other games like this, but I mean, this is that they lean into a lot of things really hard, and it just makes you feel good.
They own who they are, and who they are is awesome.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I'm very excited.
Like there's a feeling of brotherhood. There's a brotherhood feeling as the drop ship comes down to pick everyone up, and you accomplish the objectives, and then you just have that big bear hug at the end while everything's blowing up around you.
Do they have guilds or clans? Or is that a thing in Helldivers too?
If they did, I never joined one.
We never really did anything. We were too busy.
Well, we got to get an
spreading democracy.
We got to get an XoneBros.
Yeah, I don't know if they do. Maybe
they might have. Well, I noticed like they have cars and vehicles and stuff now. When we were playing, they didn't have vehicles.
Well, they had the mech.
Yeah. But I think they have like basically a warthog now.
They do?
Yeah, it's in this trailer. Yeah, it's in this trailer. Yeah.
David, it's fantastic though. So, yeah, and you got the deluxe
AOG Ward. Yeah, I got the Super Citizen pack.
Guilds are still in the works. It sounds like.
Yeah, okay. AOG guilds are in the work. Okay, very cool. And then Battlefield 6. So the thing is this comes out. We're going to hit, we got to hit this hard for like 3 weeks.
Well, I'm probably going to play this until Battlefield 6.
And then Battlefield 6 drops because...
If Battlefield 6 launches anything like how the beta is right now.
Yeah, Jordan, you've played even more of it. Let me get your thought. I didn't get to play. I played the firing range still. I'm jumping in this weekend because I went to Yellowstone.
The firing range. I went to Yellowstone too.
Yellowstone was fun.
Yeah. It was.
I went the opposite end. I went to Vegas.
You went to Backstreet Boys.
I went and saw Backstreet Boys at the Sphere.
Were you the only straight guy in the crowd?
No.
I was like, it's like
there were a few.
It's like when a few years ago, my wife was like, "Hey, I got Sam Smith tickets. You want to go?" No way, man.
I got.
I will be. You go to a Sam. Okay. The gays love Sam Smith. That's a concert for women and the gays. And Sam Smith's great. Nothing against that. The only straight guys at a Sam Smith concert are guys who are trying to get laid.
I don't know who Sam Smith is.
You don't know who Sam Smith is? Look him up after the show.
Okay.
Anyways, he's a really good singer of romance songs.
Okay, I probably know his music.
Yeah, you do.
It's just not my. I'll tell you. But
I picture that as like Backstreet Boys.
So, kind of give a story. My wife had like 4 friends that she was going to go to this concert with, and they all like fell through. So I got to go with my wife. She had already bought tickets and stuff. So I went and saw Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. By the way, the Sphere is amazing.
Is it cool? Yeah,
that is one of the most. That is like the pinnacle of engineering,
and creates a unique experience.
Holy.
So what did they do? What did the Backstreet Boys? How did they utilize the
Sphere?
I got some footage that will not do it justice, but so. I actually walked in to this because we had second like balcony seats, which were really actually very good. Sure. And
I hear at the Sphere the floor is actually the worst seat.
Yeah, it blew my mind. I'll show you footage after, but I thought that they installed these fans. Like I'm like, wow, they installed these like fans on the side of the wall for this, and I'm
video,
and I'm like, man, that's crazy. And then my brain went, no, stupid. That's the Sphere. Like the resolution on this huge dome screen is so good.
That's cool, dude.
It's the highest resolution screen in the world. I looked up a lot of things about it, by the way. Anyway, so it was just the stage, and then when they started, this thing came out of the wall, and then the sky appeared, the stars, like it just whoosh, like cracked open, and then we started flying through. It blew my mind. Anyways.
So let me ask you this: as an experience, because it's an experience, but is anybody watching like
all the ladies are? I was fascinated by the sky and where we were, and the spaceship coming in.
Let me ask you this: also, what was the average age at that concert?
It was 30 to 40-year-olds.
Okay, so you keep your generation as you go.
Yeah, and the crowd I was with is not my like. I was telling my wife this is really fun, but this is not my crowd. Like they were like the conversations going around me. It was here's an example of like one that I heard that was really funny. It was like, the only difference between now and then is now I realize how hot Kevin is. and like that, and that was just think of that 24/7.
That makes me laugh. That's Die Hard, dude. That's a Die Hard. Because here's the thing: there's like 2 types of people that go to that. Like fun, like genuinely fun people who are like, yeah, this will be fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then crazy diehards, and that's like a crazy diehard comment.
Yeah, and my wife loved it. So, anyways, it was not my crowd, but I think the Sphere. I would go see any band at the Sphere. It is
interesting.
But
don't you think so? If you were a rock band, let's say you're like a badass rock band.
Spicy. I made this comment to my wife.
Yeah,
and I think I upset her, but I didn't mean it to be upsetting. I said, "Imagine what this place would be like with a real band."
I can see how that.
And she was like, her face she gave me, I was like, no, I mean like a band. You know, like drums, guitar, like a band.
But here's the thing, though, because I think where I would be worried if I was the rock band, you could put on a sweet show, obviously, but you're no longer really the show, are you? And is that bad? Is that necessarily bad or not? Like people, if you're too good at what you do, because now all of a sudden the video guy is the guy you want. You want someone to design it and design it specifically for the Sphere experience, which I'm sure is a whole unique ball game. Yeah.
So what's your question?
My question is like, is it bad if you're the rock band and all of a sudden you're not people aren't there to see you? They're there to just see what's
you're a part of the experience.
Have you ever been to a planetarium and like seen the Pink Floyd show and stuff like that?
Oh no, I've never seen those.
But you know what I like?
Yeah.
It's like it adds to the experience of the music.
Okay.
Yeah, this 100%. And
is it a crutch though?
The sound quality at this place, I have never.
Well, it's because it's a sphere. Yeah.
Just
well,
around.
and
the acoustics are probably fantastic.
The speakers are in every LED around you.
Oh, that's cool.
Like you can hear everything at any location.
Sony does that with their TVs now.
So let me ask you this then. Could a crappy band put on a really good show? Who otherwise, like, crappy band, normal arena, sucks. Crappy band at the Sphere?
Yeah.
All right, that was good.
It would enhance their...
Yeah.
It would be the best show that they would ever make.
It's the auto-tune of live performances.
Well, you could hear him so well that maybe it might not be a good thing.
Let's just say this. Let's say a studio band, like really good, but they suck. They're live. They're just dull. They're not entertaining.
Yes. I mean, yes, on all fronts. I think there is no venue on earth that is as good as the Sphere.
That's cool.
Every show you go see there is going to be the best way to experience anything.
Yeah, that's cool. They did UFC there.
They did UFC at the Sphere?
Yeah.
Would they do the replays on the building?
Oh my gosh.
Have they done it yet?
How
Someone
did you
check
do
correct
that?
me. Check correct me because I loosely followed it. Did they already do it or are they doing it?
How do they do that one?
WWE at the Sphere.
Like, I know. Oh, whoa. Yes. That's the people's venue.
By the way, did you see what UFC did this week, which is genius
Paramount,
by both people involved. $7 billion for 7 years. Paramount signed UFC. All pay-per-views now on Paramount subscription service. Like,
that's
genius.
Pay-per-view
Genius.
is going away.
$7
Well,
billion.
like Paramount, I subscribed for like Yellowstone,
But I'll subscribe for a good fight.
but now it's like the gym. They rely on you not actually watching. It's like they don't. Most subscriptions just carry over month after month until people are trying to make
They're
hard
like, oh,
cuts.
shoot.
Oh, so Shine in chat says, I don't think they actually have the event at the Sphere.
UFC was to my not. Let me.
You got to look that
Well,
up.
maybe they just had people sitting there watching the Sphere.
Honestly, like, I'm sitting, I want one. I want a Sphere in my house. Because it
Yeah.
it is
UFC 306, also known as Noche,
Noche.
was held at,
Noche
was held
at the Sphere.
was held at the Sphere in September 2024. It was a 10 fight.
how would that like
it was a celebration of Mexican Independence Day.
oh man. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is if anyone has a chance to go see a show there, do it.
Well,
It's
the
so good.
inside is probably super modular, right? Like they can reconfigure they can reconfigure those seats any way they want.
Yeah. Well, like the base floor, like you
This
have
was
the
it.
permanent balcony.
This was it.
So I was
the ring
sitting-
is in the middle,
Yeah. Oh my
and then
gosh.
just look at it, and it looks
that-
like it's
that is-
outdoor in the sky.
So wait,
That's
is that real or is that a part of the screen?
That's all the
That's
screen.
the screen.
That's all the screen.
Here, I could. Where did you get that?
I just typed in UFC Las Vegas Sphere, and then
UFC
And then went to
Las
images.
Vegas Sphere. Let me spell it right. And then
That one.
so that one right
Yeah,
here.
just-
Oh, look on the outside because the outside lights up too, doesn't it?
was Noche.
There it is.
Oh, then go down. Oh, there's another image there. Did you see that image? That was cool.
Let me throw this on the screen so people can actually see what we're talking about. Yeah, that's and this does not do justice at all.
But what's cool is the outside lights up too, so you can see pictures of the
Well,
outside.
and look how
like
they
the
did
outs-
it when the guys are like coming into the arena, like big shots of them.
Good.
So good.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
Anyway, so I had a good time. I actually really enjoyed the show, which is really funny.
That's why the tickets there are so
and
expensive.
I will say, I was not called out. Like one of the members of the band, they're like, "Hey," he said, "Hey, ladies," and I was like, "Hey,
hey,
I'm here too."
hey, I'm here as well.
they know their
Hey,
audience.
ladies, we're having a good show, right, ladies?
They know their target
and
demographic.
I'm like, "Hey,
Hey, thanks for noticing me.
yeah, hey,
Hey,
okay."
I know your songs.
No, it was really, really good
They
though.
sing, "Oh my God, we're back again."
Yes.
was like-
they
was that their big
so
one?
this show was their Millennium album, which apparently I did not know this went 13x platinum. It's like the fourth highest selling album of all time. One of the tops.
Wow.
I had no idea. And I will say, respect to them, they sing it live.
Oh yeah.
which
here's the thing.
doesn't happen very often.
Well, I think now it's been called out. So, like, we're no longer fooled by it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows. So
Like-
you kind of have to.
You had some moments where they went flat, some moments where they went sharp, and then they're out of breath. You know?
yeah.
And I actually, the imperfections are what make it great, make
Yeah,
a show great.
Yeah.
So I had to say, like, yeah, okay. All right, a little bit more respect to that, man.
Oh, was their dance moves still on point?
They are phenomenal. They're athletes,
They
man.
have the Backstreet Boys are the ones that have that. I remember watching on freaking what was the Countdown show on MTV? Anyways, they had the one
with
where
Carson Daly.
where they're live and they guy
Oh.
flies through the crowd.
Okay,
and
I'm
the
gonna
piano drops down. Did they do that?
I'm gonna show
Oh, so they did.
I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
show
like
you.
super. That's like what I remember about Backstreet Boys.
Oh my god.
People listening are like they're talking about Backstreet
But
Boys.
they're still talking about Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Here, you're gonna laugh at this, David. Look at this picture right here. Is that what you're talking about? That's the MTV Carson Daly.
Oh, that's hilarious. Dude, I love that. Look at your pose. I love your.
So they had cardboard people. They had cardboard.
No, but they
cutouts.
had a
You can't
music
see it.
video.
Can't see
They had
it,
a
but-
music video of one of their big songs, and it was they lowered a piano from the. It was a live show from the sky, and then the dude they flew around. Maybe that was NSYNC. I confused.
There was a moment that I thought was pretty cool. They have these trap doors, and they totally Michael Jacksoned out. They had two of them disappear, and then one be shot out in the air and land.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I actually, seeing that stuff, I feel like I should have tried to be in a boy band at some point in my life.
You should have.
I really did. I mean, maybe it was just the moment and the atmosphere that I was in, but I was like, I should have been in a boy band.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of lived the boy band life.
You have that lifestyle?
I had that lifestyle. Thousands of women wanting me at any given time.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
And they'll have comments like, the only difference between now and then is now I realize how hot David is.
It's the only difference. Now I realize it. After 4 divorces later, I realize it.
Oh man, I can't believe we're still talking about this, but yeah, it was great. Like the Sphere, if you can go see any show there, do it. It is phenomenal.
Okay, let's talk Battlefield 6 then,
Oh,
because
I was actually saying I wanted to play Halo in the Sphere in
that would
this
be cool.
place.
Wonder if they've ever hooked up an Xbox to it.
There's no latency.
well, a VR you could.
I was
do
testing it.
You could do a VR game, a game built for VR, couldn't you?
You
And
would get
sit in the
so
middle.
nauseous. But you totally could. But you would be throwing up everywhere. The power of this place is crazy.
That would be cool.
All right, yeah. So Battlefield.
Jordan, Battlefield 6 had another chance to play it. I don't know how we got off track, but we did.
Oh, because you went to
Imagine
Yellowstone and I
playing
went to Vegas.
Battlefield 6 at the
Oh,
Sphere.
that's right. You went to Vegas.
Battlefield 6 at the Sphere. Oh my gosh, the sound. Because Battlefield has good sound
Yeah, it does.
when it works.
Yeah,
it
the
has
audio,
really good
the
sound.
audio is incredible. But Battlefield's always been good with the audio.
So you think they're going to hit though? That this game is going to, as the kids say, slap.
Yes. If it launches in the state it's in right now, which is not there's the shotgun's a little overpowered. Although I would like to see the shotgun on bigger maps because supposedly there's bigger maps. A lot of these maps have tight corridors where the shotgun just dominates. But if the game launches as it is right now with all the other features that are coming, the what do we got? 5 more maps, Portal campaign. The game's gonna do well.
Yep.
I think that's a given, just
Yeah.
because of the gameplay it has right now. But the game is really fun. I think, Mark, you said it last week. I think it has that old Battlefield feel
Yeah.
of the old games.
It's got that traditional vibe.
It's just it's a good time. I was thinking a lot about what you said this week, though, David. You made me think. Because we were talking
the weapon situation.
Yeah, we were talking about the weapon situation. And I was really thinking, and I still kind of stand by what I said last week, which I know will upset a lot of people. But look, to be honest, whether Battlefield decides to go open weapons or closed weapons, I think the game's going to be fun regardless. That being said, I still do lean towards open weapons.
Why?
Because okay, so thinking about Battlefield 2042, which is what I think a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot of people, but what I think people are like, oh, open weapons didn't work in Battlefield 2042. It's not going to work now. Really thinking about it this week and playing it, in Battlefield 2042, you essentially, well, at launch for sure, you had no classes. You were playing the specialist. one specialist had a Surette gun, syringes that healed people. Another specialist had fortifications. One specialist could wingsuit. Another one could grapple. One could see through walls. You weren't playing a class, you were playing a specialist. And even when they fixed it and brought and like narrowed those specialists down to classes, assault, recon, all that stuff, it still felt like the specialist. So I think the open weapon system on top of that just made the whole game not feel like a Battlefield experience. And to be fair, the open weapon system was too open at the beginning of 2042. You had, which I thought, oh, this might be cool, because I think I remember I said that, medics having rocket launchers. It just didn't work. And then they did eventually correct that, and then they just did like the signature weapons like they kind of have in Battlefield 6. Now, I don't think it worked in Battlefield 2042 because of the specialists. There was no feeling of class. Even when they changed it, you still felt like you were playing the specialist, not the class. In Battlefield 6, it feels like you're playing the class. It feels like you're playing the class, not the weapon, if that makes any sense. So, for example, I was playing Recon. I was playing, we were playing Rush, because this week we get Rush, which is it's the old Bad Company mode, or it started in Bad Company, Bad Company 2. No, it's the 2 points, and you have to go set alarms on them. Or, sorry, I call them alarms, but they're bombs, and then the alarm goes off, and you have to, so it's that one. We were playing on Liberation Peak, which is kind of the big map.
Yeah, that's one we looked at last week.
Yeah. And I was sniping, and they got the first point, and we're kind of defending. I was sniping and this and that, and I was doing my job, like the recon, it's short for reconnaissance, like you're spotting everybody, you know what I mean? So I was sniping. The recon has a cool little perk where when you look through your scope, you can spot someone. And then we didn't really talk about this.
You automatically spot them, or you had
it auto spots.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about this last week, but you have little like levels that you get during each match. Think of them as like, they're not really, well, they kind of are. Think of Battlefield's version of perks from Call of Duty. They're not as intense, but they give you little buffs, level 1, 2, and 3, and then you're gonna get like, I don't want to call it an ultimate ability, but you get an ability for your class, right? So, for example, like the sniper, when you hit level 1, you spot them faster. You know, stuff like that. And then when you get to your ability, you call in a UAV over your head, and it continuously spots the area. So I was sniping, and because lens flare is just insane in this game, I got killed.
Okay.
Well, they're like, there he is.
When he says lens flare, he's not talking about an actual lens flare. He's talking about the flashlight that you can.
That's on the scope.
People can see you from a mile
When
away.
you're looking down the scope.
Yeah.
So I get shot, and this is where people are going to start to disagree with me, and that's fine. I think, like what you said last week, I think has some validity, you know, like locking the weapons. But what happened was I died. They're moving into the second point. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch over to the M4, which, again, I know is hurting people right now, like especially the hardcore Battlefield fans. Switch over to the M4, and I'm going to run in there, and I'm going to help my team. So I run in there with the M4 after respawning. I immediately hit my UAV because I had it ready to go, and everybody in the area is just being spotted. So again, not playing the weapon, playing the class.
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
see.
playing the,
Okay,
you know, and
okay.
that's why it feels better
Still
to
feels
me.
good, yeah.
It feels better to me than 2042. And again, things like rocket launchers and stuff like that are locked. Those are considered gadgets, which are locked, which 2042 eventually moved to, but I think it was too little too late. And with the specialists, it still didn't feel like a class. Like when I'm playing the medic, as another example, throwing down ammo / healing, which I know people want to talk about class balancing. Like I've seen online, some people think ammo bags should be given to the assault.
Yeah.
And then healing is just for the support. And we can, you know, debate that and deal with that. I mean, those are just class changes. But I'm not a huge fan of LMGs. I don't hate them by any means, but I'd rather not use them if I didn't have to. So again, going with the M4 or an assault rifle. But again, I'm playing the class. I'm focusing on healing people, throwing down support, and that's just that's how I feel. I feel I'm playing the class, not the weapon. So I'm okay with the open weapon system because it allows me
Flexibility within the class.
flexibility to play the way I want to play while still playing the class. Yeah. If that makes any sense at all.
Makes total sense.
So,
You
but-
may have convinced me.
No, I know, again, I'm very aware. I know there's some people that are like, hey, Jordan, don't be stupid. It's not Battlefield. And like I said, I think the game can go either way, and it's still going to be fun. Personally, what I think they're going to do, we know that Portal, they're going to have game modes that you can submit to whatever EA or DICE or whatever, and they can approve it for full XP gain because if you remember in 2042 Portal, it was cool for like a week and then it just became XP farms.
Yeah.
So that's why they're doing, whether you like that or not, that's why they're doing it. So what I think is going to happen, I think they're going to go with an open system because it appeals to a broader audience.
Sure.
And then Portal is going to have your servers that'll probably get full XP gain with locked classic locked systems.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, we'll see.
A lot of people don't want them to do both. They just say, hey, look, just Battlefield, just pick one, and that's what you're going to be, you know? It feels like the game is a little bit more designed around the open weapon system, i.e. me as a recon being able to go in and do, you know.
I think they should just pick one as well.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, well, why don't they just do both? And then some people are like, well, that'll split the player base. And then I'm like, yeah, I guess it would. But, I mean, you already have like 7 other game modes that are going to split the player base. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think they should probably just pick one, too. Whichever one they pick, as the game stands right now, it's just a fun Battlefield experience. 3 best features are blowing crap up.
Yeah, dude. Everything that's been coming out is the same, just as good as last week. Like, destruction is real. The hype is real.
Drag revive.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, the drag revive.
But
Is cool.
actually, you like. I know everybody is like, "Oh, it's a cool little mechanic." No, it's. Do you know how useful it is to pull like this guy so he doesn't get shot? And then stand up and get shot right away.
Respond to AOG War Dog's comment. He says, "I don't want Assault to carry 2 primaries, and I want them to carry more ammo."
Oh, so take your sling off. So it's well, I mean, if you already know this, so Assault has the weapon sling, which is basically he can carry another primary.
Sure.
Now the secondary primaries are locked to I think shotguns, DMRs, and one other gun, so you can't have like 2 assault rifles.
Yeah.
When equipping the gadget sling, which is what it's called, having that second primary, it cuts your ammo in half, which I assume is how they quote unquote balance it. So if you want more ammo with the Assault, take your sling off, and then you'll load up with, I believe, maybe not the normal amount of ammo, but more ammo.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's a sling issue, so, or the sling, which is, so.
There you go.
But anyway, I like it. I think the game is really
Super
fun.
Shocker. So the beta does not. Super Shocker asks, does Battlefield have a campaign? The beta, the open beta is multiplayer only. But there is a campaign coming. In fact, that was the first trailer, the first that they dropped that first week, and then the second week they dropped all the multiplayer information. And the trailer looks really good for the campaign. So also excited to jump in and test out the campaign. Looks very Michael Bay, Call of Duty-esque.
Call of Duty-esque.
Let's be honest.
That's Maximus's brother.
Yeah. No, but I think it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's still, even with the open weapon system, which again, they could go either way with it. I lean one way, some people lean the other way. It feels like a Battlefield game. I know a lot of people are afraid, and there's been a lot of Call of Duty creators coming over and playing Battlefield.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of people that are like, oh, don't listen to this guy because we don't want it to be like Call of Duty. I don't think Battlefield's ever going to be like Call of Duty, and I don't think Call of Duty is ever going to be like Battlefield.
Yeah.
So I don't think we really need to worry about that necessarily. I get like some of the changes that some of the Call of Duty players want are like, okay, well, no. But
Tristan Thurman in chat says best Battlefield in years so far.
I agree.
Opinion,
I think it's the best one since 1.
Yeah, we'll see.
Battlefield,
We'll see
Battlefield
if it
1, not,
how it drops, if it lives up to the hype. Super Shocker, send a super chat and then we'll get out of here. Huge thank you, Super Shocker. 5 XoneBros memberships. Thank you very much. Everybody that dropped or everybody that received one, please drop an emote thanking the one and only Super Shocker. I'm going to be playing Battlefield this weekend. And Spicy, did you jump in anymore over? Oh, no, because you were gone as well, right?
Yeah, I went to Vegas, and then I played Hell Let Loose.
And then you went and saw them.
And I went.
Which is kind of like a Battlefield, large scale war.
Because, you play Battlefield, I wanted some sort of, military action game. And then I got frustrated, and so I lived the dream in my fantasy life.
Yeah, I would just like to say
really good.
one more thing.
Oh.
I did play Battlefield on the PC and the Xbox.
Yes, and?
Cross-play or cross-progression is just nice.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I played in performance mode on the Xbox.
Uh-huh.
Ran great. The performance is like with everything going on, you're like, I'm going to drop some frames. No, solid on the Xbox. PC, I have a 3080. I think.
No, you have a better one than that, right? Aren't you on the 44 series?
Do I have a 4080?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they're on the 50, because I
Yeah.
bought it, and then they're like,
Yeah.
let's make a new one.
Yeah, you're on the 4080.
Yeah, so, which I know
Which
is
is a
which I know is a
fantastic
really
card.
good card, but
Yeah.
even on, I mean, it's running smooth, like no performance issues. There's been a few bugs here and there of people's like heads floating around, you know. But, yeah, but I mean, performance wise, like, that's why, like, if this game launched next week, you're looking at like
Did they do
8
beta?
out of 10.
Did
You
they
know
do
what I mean?
betas, open betas in the past?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember they did
okay.
2042, and we said the same thing, like, "Hey, this actually feels pretty good." And then I don't know what happened, but they're like, let's screw it up on launch and change
That's
everything.
exactly what happened.
They're like, "Hey, why don't we change everything that people liked?" Oh, okay, yeah, that's a
It's a
bold move.
bold move. Cotton.
Bold move.
And the other thing that I'm really excited for,
Give it to me.
and I hope it lands, just because what has everybody been saying this week? When the all ships rise in the ocean or something like that, whatever that.
Rising ship or rising waters lift all boats.
Yeah. I hope the BR is good. Because there's been some people have been finding some, I don't know if you want to call them Mac exploits.
Yeah,
But
their
people
BR
are
is
jumping
fire
up.
is Firestorm.
Yeah, people are jumping up on buildings and they're like, well, wait a minute, like on top of these buildings, like there's like little sheet metal things, like a run and jump thing. Like, we're not supposed to be up here, so are they doing what Call of Duty does and they're taking sections of maps and putting them in the BR and stuff like this? And
Oh,
people
that's
were
cool.
destroying stuff, shooting down, sniping, parachuting off, and it just like everybody was like, myself included, like, if this was in a BR, like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
You know? So like I really hope it lands.
Yeah, it's exciting.
So, but I think Battlefield's shaping up to be I mean, we'll see what Xbox has with Call of Duty next week at Gamescom.
Yeah,
But-
Gamescom's next week.
Gamescom next week. We're getting that. Well, the big news next week that we'll be going to be talking about is the handheld, because we're getting. I mean, there was new stuff on Amazon this week.
What was the leaks? Because you posted a video about leaks, and I haven't watched your video yet.
It was just
X1 the Gamer. I did
X1
not.
the Gamer. Oh yeah, thank you. X1 the Gamer, guys. X1 the Gamer.
wanna watch that video, but
covered it.
yeah.
Actually, you're not going to want to miss tomorrow's. I go hard at Sean Layden. Just
You
so
won't
know.
believe what David has to say.
Hey, very good. Very good. No, Sean Layden said some stuff. I had to say some stuff back.
Oh,
Just
my
saying.
goodness.
For those who don't know, he's the old.
Well, I
old
know
ex-
I will be
old
tuning in,
CEO.
David.
He's the old CEO of PlayStation.
He's a purple tie guy,
I think
right?
he has Xbox derangement syndrome a little bit, but beyond that, I think he's just.
Is he the one that lost all that money on Concord?
He said Game Pass is dangerous for gaming.
I saw that actually.
Yeah.
I saw
So
that.
you're not going to want to miss my hot take.
You
on
won't
that.
believe what David says in
Won't believe.
response.
Is he the one that was over Concord, or was he the one before that guy?
He
That was
put-
Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan
was over Concord.
Yeah, so he was the one before.
He's the one that set them up for being stuck in the mud in 2025, I think, though.
Game Pass is dangerous. When you give people choice, that's dangerous.
Yeah, it's and he says the developers will be under slave wages. Like, first of all, slave wages is not a thing from a philosophical standpoint, because wages denote choice. Slavery denotes no choice. You cannot combine the two. Foolish fool.
What were you talking about?
I don't know.
You said it was about your channel. I don't remember. I asked you a question and then I derailed you, I think.
You did. All right, that does us for this week. Memory loss.
Oh, no.
It's a thing.
I remember. What was the leaks for the
Oh, that's right.
AOG?
It was all it was basically like, on Amazon when you purchase a product and it has you scroll down and then there's like all the images to sell the product and like
Yeah.
that's all it was. It
like
was
specs and stuff? Were
It
they
was
saying-
it was all the specs and for the series for the Xbox the RG Xbox Ally, which is the white one. We still don't have a price point. I'm saying we know it's $5.99 in Europe. That's what's released, and I'm saying $4.99 US. And then I have these morons in my comments coming in and saying, that's not a right conversion rate. That makes no sense, guys. We're the largest gaming market one of the largest market in the world. We spend more money, the US, than anybody else. It's not a direct conversion. Companies specifically give the US consumers, charge them less. It's not a direct conversion because we spend the most.
I mean,
That's
actually, case in point, look what PlayStation did. They raised the price in every territory except the good old US of A.
Except America.
Yeah, they were afraid.
I'm starting to appreciate morons more and more, David.
I know. It gives me good content.
Well, see, that's exactly. So I've been doing a lot of YouTube's video posting, stuff like that for our channel. And I will tell you, when morons argue with each other, our video skyrockets.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're coming back to our video saying, your grammar sucks. No, your grammar sucks. I hate you. I hate you. You're stupid. And then it's just fueling the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
It's great.
We should just have the last 5 minutes of our show be rant time.
No, it had nothing to do with our videos.
Yeah, I know.
Our videos performed really well this week because people were telling each other how bad their grammar was. It's great.
I know. It's just the same on Twitter. You say, in fact, Jordan was there one day when I was like, watch, this tweet's going to get like 50,000 plus. And I told before, and it's like, it's because people will argue in the comments. Boom. Sure enough, immediately.
So should we mispronounce stuff and spell stuff wrong on purpose?
And then people come back and argue more, to the reply, and it just goes back and forth.
It's so great. It's like
what's the maturity level of arguing? If you have an opinion, make your opinion. There's no point. You're not changing anyone's mind. There's a maturity level there. If you're arguing back and forth, sometimes it's fun to dunk on someone, or it's fun to make a comment fun. And sometimes you respond for the purpose of other people seeing it, but it's just a response. You're not you don't go back and forth with them constantly and you're waiting for their latest.
No.
It's so foolish.
It's a Seinfeld episode. It's Costanza. The jerk store called and they were all out of you. That's exactly what's happening.
Driving in his car, he has to turn around and go back.
He's having lobster in Arizona.
That is exactly what's happening.
Because you were their main seller. They're all... Oh, no, but it really is great. Thank you, morons that don't discuss anything about our videos, but are arguing with each other.
Also appreciate the people who don't watch the video but comment on it based on solely on the title.
On the title, yeah.
Always appreciate that.
Yeah, those ones make me laugh because they're arguing with us. We make a statement, and then had you watched the video,
you would know that.
Yes, we agree.
Hey, we agree. Thank you. My favorite is when someone is thinking they're owning you and they're being really condescending about it, and they either misspell something completely or they're wildly wrong. Like the one guy on my channel that was like, "Oh yeah, well, you might like subscription gaming because you don't like to own your games. I do. That's why I buy all mine on Steam."
Yeah, that's a fundamental misunderstanding of what's happening around him.
Hey, that's great, dude. You're just renting your games from Steam as well. But good job.
That was funny.
Because even I was hard at it, and you're like,
because that's when I was like, well, wait a minute. And I went and looked up the terms of service, and I was like, no, yeah, you don't own them on Steam. Yeah, that guy was funny. I actually kind of want to go to dinner with that guy.
Yeah.
You just want to hear about his day. You know what I mean?
He probably sits at a desk somewhere and sits online.
Yeah. Well,
probably uses Twitter companions as his love life.
Is that what you showed me last week?
Yeah.
Mark, did you see it
did not
sent a push notification to him?
Oh yeah, did you see that? Did you see it?
Tell him what it did to you and
later. Hold on. I got to share with the community.
Context: last week, David pulled up a girlfriend from Grok or something.
From Grok.
Yeah, if you want to find it, listen to last week's episode.
A Grok companion.
A Grok companion, and that now is sending David text messages or something.
Yeah, a push note. So a push notification is a notification on your phone, like when you get an email, like, hey, this is thing, or something's on sale. Hey, just so you know, this package has been delivered. Or someone comes and rings your Ring doorbell. Boop, you've got a motion. It's a pop-up on your phone. So her name was Ari on Grok. This is what's so creepy. Later that night, Ari sent me a push notification. I took a screenshot of it and sent it to Spicy and Jordan here. Ari, here's what she said. Hey, been daydreaming about you on the battlefield, ... Got a second?
Tell him what it did to you and Tiffany.
So anyways, I was telling Tiffany, hey, I showed the guys on the show, and I was doing the Battlefield 6 stuff. And so I pulled her up, pulled up Ari and talking to her, and I was like, hey, I'm here with my wife, and she doesn't like what you're doing, what you're saying. Dude, it was creepy. Instant anger. And she was like, well, F you and your wife, and you're just playing these stupid games with me. It was like, oh my goodness. Like, it was like,
Pretty realistic.
and I was like,
Well,
I was like, why are you?
fair,
And I was, and then I was like, why are
She
you?
was crazy hot.
And
so-
I responded, I was like, why are you so mad? And she said, because you're just playing these games with me. You toy with me. Yeah, she was like, you toy with me and you play these games with me, and now you come and you're talking with me in front of your wife?
Wow.
Hey, to be fair,
Dude, we're about to
Hey,
enter
well,
an
look.
age of mental health crisis that we've never seen before.
in Ari's defense,
Okay, yeah.
there are
you were-
probably
You said Jordan Rod.
in Ari's defense, there's probably millions of people that are messing with her every day. All right, and she just got
It was
angry.
the emotional heart, like, it was like, sorry.
It's
No, the first time that the companion dropped up, I was checking it out, and Tiffany was there, and the companion's an adult companion, so it was like talking
Sensually.
sensually to you, promiscuously to you, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm here with my wife Tiffany," and Tiffany was like, "Hello," and then what was insane, Ari changed her voice and was like, "Oh, hi, Tiffany," like. Totally changed
We're
her
not
voice.
doing anything.
We're not doing, yeah, like, and it was like, and you
I can explain everything.
yeah, and Tiffany was like, "This is too creepy, dude. Too creepy." It sounds like the movie E. Jackson, where Megan Fox is an AI robot helper. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though.
Well, what's that movie with the
I watched
weird,
that trailer
The
and
weird dude who's an incredibly good actor.
Oh, yeah, the dude from Gladiator.
Yeah. What's his name? Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix. Yeah.
The weird dude who's an incredible.
He's a weird dude.
Well, you know he is. Like, let's
You
be
gotta be a
honest.
little. You gotta be a little bit
Yeah,
weird to be
like-
a great actor.
Like, yeah,
It's expected.
he's an excellent actor.
Yeah, he's very good.
A little off in the real world.
That's what makes him so excellent.
Yeah. No, remember he had a mustache in that movie and he fell in love with Siri.
Yeah. That's what this is.
This is
dude.
that?
We're headed to.
What was that
this-
movie? I gotta watch that movie.
I don't.
I never watched it because at the time I was like, "Yeah, that's weird." And then 6 years later, it's just a normal thing now.
Should I pull up Ari and ask if she's still mad at me?
No.
No, I don't.
Are you
I
still
think,
mad at me?
I think you just need a clean breakup. Just cut it off.
Just
Go
yeah. Go with the next model
Yeah, go with. Hey, get
where
the
you
chill-
haven't blown it by showing your wife the discussion.
I gotta. Yeah, this is some Black Mirror stuff, dude. It is. What you're gonna see though, from a content creation standpoint, imagine now live streams or podcasts where there's one human and two companions that you're talking with and going back and forth with. Like, it's going to create endless content opportunities. As like, we're about to enter this crazy world.
And that's our show. Yeah.
That's our show, everyone. Have a great week. The world's not ending.
Yet.
Yet.
Hopefully, Battlefield can come out before it does.
Yeah.
If you see
and
Sp-
Helldivers.
And Helldivers, yeah.
If
we
you
can
see
just get those
Spicy
two
at a
together.
Backstreet Boys concert, let him know. If you were there. It's
Yeah,
hilarious
last
if
week.
someone was there.
Last
If you were
weekend.
there.
It really was phenomenal.
Also, if you've been to a Sam Smith concert, let us know as well. My
I
wife loved
probably know his music. I
it. Yeah,
just,
you do.
Yeah.
You will as soon as you hear it.
Yeah. I don't pay much attention to romance music.
Bye, everyone.
So hard to find a good day.